Tightly grouped, Brose joins issue with Besiege as they head to the halfway stage, being followed by Bamako and Ink Sketch as they straighten up for home. Over the far side in the red and white is Legends of the Land. And right in behind the leaders is Eric Loch, and on the extreme stand side is Suryoshi. With Proudly Yours, it's Brose continuing in front with the nose band, being followed by Proudly Yours, who's trying to bridge the gap in the center. On the outside is Suryoshi, well inside the final furlong, and it's Brose picked off in the center of the track by Proudly Yours. Suryoshi the near side. It's a win for Proudly Yours from Suryoshi Brose.
Yes, Ger Lyons wins with his first two-year-old runner of the year. Proudly Yours, of course, from the family. I think the dam is a half-sister to Victoria Rowe, Breeders' Cup Juvenile turf winner. And I think that brings her, she's a half-sister halfway to heaven from that family. Anyway, it doesn't tell the full story. Good performance by the winner, but the second has
We're home by Spirit of Eagles, then So Sally Can Wait. My Girl Sue, and whipping them in at halfway is Reinforced as they straighten on up. In the black and white, it is Make Clear leading narrowly from No Speed Limit on the left, and between those two is Come In, being followed to the final furlong and a half by Shoebox King. Over on the far side, trying to stay on, is My Girl Sue with So Sally Can Wait, and the river runs deep still. It's Make Clear who's fending them off to this point. Phil's Dream emerges out of the pack, and closing on the near side, it's Make Clear from Phil's Dream as they hit the line. Make Clear, Phil's Dream, close for the third.
Yeah, good call from my colleague Fran here. Make Clear, an Irish debut, of course, makes all to win here under Shane Foley. For Peter McCreary, his only win coming at Lingfield, of course, his penultimate start when trained by Robert Cowell. And he's just held on from Phil's Dream, Fran, back in second.
Yeah, 5-1 this morning, drifted right down to 16-1, Kevin, but showed blistering speed. It could win over 5 furlongs
of making a move. As they pass halfway, the three straightening up for the judge is Transcending Glory, just with the edge from Bada Bing, and on the outside Force Wide Pocket Paralysis, then Gainari, who's followed past the two by, on the far side, is Spanish Cara. Transcending Glory with coming to challenge Gainari in the lightish colours. Up over on the far side, delivering a challenge is Spanish Cara. These three are in a line. A couple of lengths cleared of Bada Bing, and then Zara Ellis. It's Transcending Glory on the stand side is holding Spanish Cara and Gainari.
Yes, Transcending Glory. It gives Johnny Murtagh second winner of the season. Ben's first winner since returning back from Dubai as well. They've hit the crossbar on numerous occasions. A fine front-running ride by Ben Conan, Transcending Glory.
Yeah, wide draw. He looked extremely well in the ring pre-race. He looked ready to go. Kevin, he was £6 higher on ratings after being just pipped here at the back.
Pink, then Dynamite and Zion River and Knockmore Prince on the inside. Driven hard is Genuine Jim, and then Hello Ari, followed on straightening by Dakota Brazil, and then Curly Rose. Heading to the final 2 furlongs, Ferry Bank. On the left, the red cap from Super Cop trying to lay down a challenge. Then circles in the spots. Wayner Walker is next. In the center is El Bello. Over the far side is Little Empire. Racing to the final furlong, it's Ferry Bank, challenged by the grey El Bello. Then Wayner Walker, Super Cop next with Circles, Little Empire. Running on the near side is Knockmore Prince, and it's El Bello, the one at the top, who's racing on to beat Ferrybank and Wayner Walker.
Yes, my colleague, he's on fire this evening. Another winner from Fran Berry, El Bello. Well done, good shout. You made a good case for him beforehand. Dropping back into 47 to 65 company for the first time in a couple of runs. And he's won a little bit snugly from our favourite Ferrybank back in second.
And has kept on very well. The class drop a huge thing, Kevin. He's been competing in a much higher grade of race all through the winter after that good
Economics, and then Marks 1 and Road Dave and Take Profit. Little changes. They're well inside the halfway stage. They straighten up. Less than 3 furlongs to go, and it's Apache War joined in the center by Mandy. Out on the left, Tokenomics with Vina Ran, and then Dirago. Beginning a good run in between horses is Dollarina in the white and blue, and then Hilasmos and Robin Ryan. It's Monday fractional leader from Vina Ran. In between horses is Dirago with Dollarina over on the far side. These 4 covered by just over 2 lengths. It's Monday over on the far side, who's giving generously for Ryan Moore from Dirago, Vina Rana, Dollarina, Hilasmos, Robin Ryan next.
Yes, Monday gets off the mark. First time of asking in the hands of Ryan Moore, Churchill's full brother, of course, the former Jewel Goodies winner and four-time Group 1 winner. In the colours of Michael Tabor and trained by Aidan O'Brien.
Yeah, good performance, Kevin. Belied is inexperienced going to the start and in the preliminaries. Got forward, he got a good position, he was there to be shot at.
It's followed for home by Nadita. After Nadita, So Diligent and Waystar. On up the straight they come, less than 3 to go, and still in the lead, albeit pumping away, is Gesture from Gregorina, then Liberty Looming and Zandato is next. In the centre of the track, Galician Girl with Cloud Seeker and then Aldo Sachs. They're panned out across the track, then Kiki Roberts, Mutard next. Extreme far side is Nadita with Waystar, but they've yet to get to the front running Gesture, who is not stopping. Racing well inside the final furlong, and it's Gesture all the way as they run up towards the finish. Gesture is going to cash in again at the stadium, wins emphatically in the end. Second is Gregorine and Cloud Seeker third.
Well, a fine front-running ride by Shane Foley on the top weight. Gesture wins follows up his win here a couple of weeks ago for a trainer Owen O'Neill. Returns at 9 to 2, has made every yard of the running and has won quite impressively in the end, Fran.
Yeah, and 2 for 2 distance.
Getting a squeeze now is Heartbreak, and then Carteas, Lohengrin next, improving his Dromore Glory. Then Dr. Patrick and Explorer's Way in Darken, straightening with 2.5 furlongs to go, and brought across to the stands rail is Power Drive continuing in front from Humanitarian and Carteas. After them in the middle of the track is Dromore Glory, who's followed by Lohengrin and Explorer's Way is next, racing to the final furlong, and it's Power Drive, the one they've got to go and catch, and it's looking unlikely deep in the closing stages of the first division of the Anthony McRae Senior Memorial Handicap. It's Power Drive. Power Drive is lengthening clear with this one. It's going to be close for second and third. Dromore Glory up for the second ahead of Carteas and a gap to Jawad.
Yes, a 1-2 for trainer Paul Flynn, and Power Drive, as we said beforehand, all important how he gets out of the gates. He was the last one in, but he was the first one home. He records his 7th win of his career, Fran.
Yeah, 11 pounds lower in the weights, Kevin. He got out of the gates today. He had to drive Dylan Brown McMonigal to get into the front, but once he was there, he's in the comfort.
And Kylan next. After them as they straighten Carsleg with Ballalacariak and Hurricane Helen next with Sky Legend and Say You're Sorry. Love Moga and Slady Tide racing to the final 2.5 furlongs. It's Rock Basher joined on the near side by Jazz Forever, who goes to the front. Then Muhalel. Numidia is next, followed by Sky Legend. Over the far side is Hurricane Helen, and then Barrettstown racing to the final furlong. Not much between Jazz Forever and Rock Basher, being followed by in third place Numidia and then Muhalel. Hurricane Helen is next, but it's Jazz Forever and Dylan Brown McMonigal switching course into second is Numidia as they run up to the finish. It is Jazz Forever, 2 for the road, laid on for Dylan Brown McMonigal and Paul Flynn. Numidia best of the rest, and then Ropesh.
Yes, the last race double for Paul Flynn and Dylan Brown McMonigal. Jazz Forever gets off the mark, his 9th time of asking, and on his first run since Clonmel back in September of last season, Fran.
Yeah, wins it odds 11 to 1. A really good evening, final 2 race.